Praise the Lord, beloved. Today I want us to reflect on the priceless gift God has given to this world. Everybody has been giving you gifts, from social media to television that you are watching, from friends and loved ones, family members. They have been giving you gifts. You have received all manner of gifts. But there is one gift the Lord has given to us. That is a priceless gift. That is the gift that we are celebrating today. That is the gift that the blood was shed on our behalf. That is the gift that died for me and you. That is the gift that delivered us from sin. That is the gift that brought us healing. That is the gift that made promises to us. That is by his stripes we are healed. What a mighty God we are serving. What a priceless gift that we have received, that he has given unto us. He gave it to us for free. The price was high, but the reward was greater. And today, we are enjoying it. We are benefiting it. What a good God he is. Our brothers and sisters, the gift of Christ to this world, the priceless gift that you have received. We have given our loved ones gifts, gadgets, toys, all manner of things, clothing, shoes, at their desires. Some of them play with it just for 1 hour, 2 hours, and left it alone. Some of them have to return it tomorrow when the stores are open. But this gift cannot be returned. There is no, he has paid the price. So now everything is free for us. We are just enjoying it. Let's turn to the book of Luke, chapter 2, verse 16. All the way to 18. And they came with haste and found Mary and Joseph and the babe laying in a manger. Now when they had seen him, they made widely known the saying which was told them concerning the child. And all those who heard it marveled at those things which were told them by the shepherd. Oh, our God is great. Who is this God that no man can tell? Who can choose a local man? But this man were wise. That's why the Bible calls him a wise man. But people can look at them as a local people. A shepherd, just to go out there and spread the good news, to tell the whole world about this Jesus, about this Christ that was big, that was born, that was given to us. Who is this Jesus? How great is this Jesus? Just for a local man. This news did not come from the house of Herod, neither the house of Pharaoh, neither from the White House. This news came from a shepherd. Who is this God that can choose a shepherd to spread the good news? Who is this God that can use a fisherman to preach the gospel, to do what Peter did? Who is this God that can choose a persecutor, a lawmaker who was bound on the Christians, the believers in the book of Acts, to bring them to persecution? Who is this God? Who is this God that can use a doctor, Dr. Luke, to preach the gospel and to write the story of the gospel? Who is this God that can use a tax collector who is Matthew? Who is this God? How mighty our God is. If God can use these people, choose these people among the multitude, among the bunch, he can choose you too, no matter the people have been, what the people have been saying about you, the words that they have been spreading, the news, how they have been touching in your name. He can still use you, walk with you. Do you know something? You are the one that even using him, because you go to sleep. He never go to sleep, neither slumber. How great our God is. How marvelous he is. How righteous he is. All the promises that he made. Even he chose an unbeliever, Thomas, a doubter, a man that don't believe. He brought him closer, nearer unto him. He chose him. Who is this God? Even when he saw Philip and Nathaniel, he chose them. They don't believe. They even made a gesture. They said, there is anything good will come out of Nazareth. In this our own time, if you can tell someone those words, do you know how they will treat you? The things that will come out of their mouth towards you. They told him that there is anything good will come out of Nazareth. He told them, he said, follow me. And look at this now. John the Baptist knew this Jesus. That's why he said, this is the Messiah. This is the Lamb of God, whose sandal is not worthy to be loose. Even he gave the right. Because, for example, in this our generation, in this our millennium, people always respect because of tradition. Tradition started way back, decades ago, millennials age ago. Jesus Christ told Peter, he said, Peter, upon this rock I'll build my church. He said, the gates of hell will not prevail. Just a fisherman. He told John the Baptist, want to stop. He said, no, go ahead. John the Baptist was older than him. 6 months. John the Baptist saw him. He knew what he's carrying. But this our own generation. People don't even respect people. No matter how old or young or small you are, people don't care. But John the Baptist told him, he said, go ahead. He said, no, John the Baptist. He knew what it's all about. He told John the Baptist to go ahead. He told John the Baptist to baptize him. John the Baptist was asking to baptize. He was asking the Lord, this Jesus, to baptize him. But he asked John the Baptist, he said, baptize me. Once those shepherds heard of him, they rushed to him, they experienced him, they rushed back to the nation, they rushed back to the city, they rushed back to the town to spread the good news. On their way, they spoke to Herod. But when they were coming back, they went back another way just to spread. They went all over. They went to the mountains, to the countryside, to the village, wherever they can go for the news to be spread. That's why today we are celebrating Christmas everywhere, all over the world. Believer, non-believer, we are celebrating Christmas. Sometimes some people are saying, some people are arguing about it. I've seen videos. They say, well, what is the date? When was that time recorded? It don't matter. If we all know that this Jesus was here with us on this earth. He did all the signs and wonders. He did all his miracles. He gave all his promises. He told us that trials and tribulation will come. Beloved, he gave us that. These things will happen. But you will overcome them. They will not overwhelm you. Look at this Jesus who can speak to the storm, who can calm the wind. 97% of his time, he's spending out there. These shepherds, these wise men, they don't make mistakes to let the whole world know about him. The first time he went to the graveside, to the tomb, to raise his friend Lazarus. The second time, a man with a madness disease. People who call it madness disease. People were even judging up to this time. People are still judging when they see people in some certain situation. They don't even ask questions. They just judge. This Jesus went and healed him. This man was staying in the tomb. This man was living in graveyards. Jesus brought him out of the graveyard and healed him. And told him to go and tell the news, the good news, to the people. Who is this Jesus that raised the leopard? Who is this Jesus that raised the dead? Who is this Jesus that walked on water? This is a priceless gift. He has done so many things. Who is this Jesus that choose? This Lord that choose and harlots. People call her all manner of names, even unto this generation. One mistake you do, they give you names. They call Mary Magdalene and harlot, a prostitute. She was possessed with 7 demons. People don't know that she had something that was dealing with her. She had a situation that she was dealing with. That's why she was a prostitute. From that day, she had that encounter with the Lord. Her life changed. Who is this Jesus that met the woman that they were about to prosecute? They said that they caught her in the act of adultery. Jesus Christ met with her. From that day, Jesus Christ rewrote her story. Her story changed. Her life changed. That's what we are celebrating today. This Jesus that fed the multitude, 5,000, 4,500. 5 loaves of bread with 2 fish. He said, Father, I thank you because you always hear me. Who is this Jesus? That the woman with the issue of blood, she said, if I can just touch the hem of her garment. This woman just did that and she was healed. Who is this Jesus? That heals so much. He healed the multitude. Up to this day, people are getting healed. He said, by his stripes we are healed. And the 66 stripes that they gave to him, those soldiers, those people that was out there, they persecuted him. Look at Paul, a persecutor. He chose him from nowhere. And Paul, remember vividly, he heard a voice in the book of Acts. He said, Lord. Paul answered to that Macedonian call. The light shone on him. Wherever you are, may that light shine on you today. My brothers and sisters, if you can choose a doctor, who's Luke? A tax collector, Matthew. If you can even choose Zacchaeus, if you can tell Zacchaeus to come down from the tree. He walked with all manner of people. He can walk with you too. He is ready. He is waiting on you. It's you that have to make up your mind. Don't keep rebuking and resisting and fleeing away from him to go to the other side. I want you to be a candidate so that the kingdom of hell can be depopulated. So do I. He told us, he made a promise that we will do greater things than him. And up to this day, greater things are happening. And he even told us that false prophets will come. And there are false prophets everywhere. And well, we have good ones too. We have great ones too. We have great men of God, an evangelist, a great evangelist that wants so many souls that God just called home not too long ago. May him soul continue to rest in peace. Reverend Rena Bunkin. May God continue to use mighty men and mighty women to preach this news, to carry the message all over. He even told the harlot, that people call the harlot, Mary Magdalene, that because of this that you have done, he said, wherever they preach the gospel, your name will be mentioned. And up to this day, Mary Magdalene's name is in the Bible. People always talk about her. What a mighty God we are serving. Our God is faithful. He used all manner of people, all manner of humans. He even used Jonah. He walked with him. He chose him. Our Lord chose him to spread the good news. He chose Jeremiah. At a young age, the whooping prophet. He will cry to deliver the message. He chose David. Look at all the manner of things, all the childish things that David did. He chose him from nowhere. From the bush, he drew him from the bush. What about Moses that he drew from the river? Pharaoh's daughter found him in a manger in the river Nile. He chose him and walked with him mightily. He did not take him out of the house of Pharaoh. Pharaoh have used him and dumped him. Some of you people have used you and dumped you. They get rid of you. Now, Moses was staying with Jethro, an Ethiopian for that matter. And God went and used him mightily. Moses was raised in the house of Pharaoh. Till he had, at the age of 40. All of a sudden, they don't need his service no more. He was a general. Whatever he say, it goes. But it came to a time, to a point, Pharaoh dumped him because he knew something was peculiar. Something was different about him. They knew that he was growing. He was growing. He was growing nice. He was shining. There is something that was shining in him. They said, oh, this boy, let's get rid of him. If not, something else will happen. And God drew him. What a mighty God. People have used you. They have dumped you. But remember, there is someone somewhere who is praying for you, who is lamenting for you, who is interceding on your behalf, that will draw you. Just give your life unto him. I want to encourage you today that you have not done so. Just call on Jesus to come into your heart and give your life unto him. Who is this God that will sacrifice his own son to pay a priceless gift on our behalf? His blood was shed on our behalf. Back in those days, look at Abraham. Was about to sacrifice his only son on me and you behalf. He was about to do that. If Abraham should have done that, Jesus would never come. But listen, God did not let Abraham to do it. God sacrificed his own son, who is Jesus, on our own behalf. His blood was shed on Mount Calvary. The price was paid. That's why today everything is free for us. He has delivered us. We thank God Abraham did not kill Isaac. We thank God Abraham did not sacrifice Isaac. That's why today we as Christians, we are not killing rams, sheep, and goats anymore. Now if we kill, we just eat, we just marry, just for celebration, but not for sacrifice. We thank God Abraham did not do that. God gave him the ram. That's why when Isaac asked, he said, Daddy, Father, Baba, where is the ram? He said, Jehovah Jireh will provide. My God will provide. Your God will provide. I don't know what you are going through. I don't know your situation. Today, you cannot even afford to buy bubble gum. You cannot even afford to buy a t-shirt or a singlet or even whatever, even a piece of chicken or a meal for your loved ones, for your family, even for you yourself. You cannot afford it no matter what. But remember that Jehovah Jireh will provide for you, because as you are celebrating him today, no matter what is going on, my brothers and sisters, just hold on to him. Don't give up. You're almost there. Just continue to celebrate him. Just continue to spread the good news. Tell the people that Jesus is alive. Jesus is Lord. Christ is here with us. He is Emmanuel. He's on this earth. He came as Emmanuel into this world, into this earth, on our behalf, to live with us, to make the pathway straight for our sake, the crooked way straight for our sake. He is the author and the finisher. He is the Alpha and the Omega. My brothers and sisters, don't give up. Tell everyone around you, just like in the days, millennium years ago, when the shepherd went into the mountains, into the countryside, to tell them the good news that Jesus is here. Jesus have come. Tell your neighbors, tell your friends, tell your loved ones, tell your family that Jesus is here. Go and tell them everything that you have heard about him. All the miracles. Tell them as a testimony the things that he have done in your life. The situation that you have been in, the critical situation, the circumstances that you have dealt with, that you are going through, but they are becoming a testimony. He's turning them around. Go and tell them. I want to tell you a little story about a young lady, a young woman, a young mother who was growing up at a tender age. At a young age, she had a baby. We thank God her parents were alive. They helped her to raise a child. This young woman invites all her friends, all her loved ones, all her neighbors to come and celebrate with her. As they were celebrating, they keep celebrating. Then one lady among them came out. He said, go and bring the baby so that we can see the baby. All of a sudden, this woman went into the room and checked the crib. She cannot find the baby. Then fear came upon her. She started getting worried. She cannot find this baby. She started getting panicky. Everybody started getting panicky. Everybody started getting fearfully afraid. Suddenly, she remembered that the baby was still at her parents' house where she left the baby. All of a sudden, the memory came back. Sometimes we can be doing so much things. Some people started enjoying from yesterday throughout today. People are still enjoying. They even forget what the purpose is about. This young lady with her friends, they were marrying, they were eating, drinking, they were doing all manner of stuff. They didn't even remember where the baby was. Till a friend came and asked. He said, where is the baby? Go and bring the baby. Then all of a sudden, her memory came, because she started even accusing some of her friends, some of her colleagues, some of her loved ones that was with her, that they have stolen the baby, they have taken the baby, that something's wrong. Because of the fun that they were having, they forgot. They forgot about the baby. Remember that today is about Jesus. Don't forget this day, December 25. This is the reason for the season, my brothers and sisters, my beloved ones. You can have so much fun. Yesterday I was driving around. I was seeing the road signs that the police were putting up, that don't drink and drive. The police care about you and care about someone else's life. The police care about your family and care about someone else's family. That is all what the government is about. Caring. Someone care about you. You can enjoy. Nothing wrong to enjoy. But remember that today is about Jesus. Don't enjoy till you forget. Till your memory go away. Recollect back, reflect back on today, what the Lord have done. Don't party too much till you get carried away. During Christmas, the season for Christmas, many people get so busy with celebration and forget that the birth of Jesus Christ is the reason for the season. Beloved, today is the birth of Jesus. Don't get carried away. Reflect on Jesus today. If you never reflect on him, if you can make up your mind today just to choose him, accept him to come into your life, open your heart, open that door. Don't flee away from him. If you can choose Abraham at the age of 70, Abraham don't even have a wife, nothing. He chose him out to his father's house and walk with him mightily and make him become a man of all nations, man of all color, man of all color. What a mighty God he is. Just choose him and accept him. Reflect on him today. Dedicate this day, just like the government dedicated this day. The lawmakers, the whole world came together and choose this one day just to give unto him. You know, if you can just do that today, no matter what you are going through, just use this day today and celebrate Jesus. God bless you. Shalom.